Hello, I'm Alma Barrios and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making chocolate using some simple ingredients, but first I'd like to ask, where does chocolate come from? If you said cacao bean, you are correct. Cacao trees produce these beautiful flowers which then get pollinated, and once they are pollinated they turn into pod fruits. These pod fruits then carry a sweet pulp, and beneath that sweet pulp are cacao seeds, raw, natural form of chocolate. And today we're gonna be using a cacao powder to make our chocolate. So hope you stay tuned and check out this quick, simple video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Okay, so I'm not gonna be making the chocolate directly on heat. So what I did was I set up a double boiler. Right here I have a saucepan with some water, and then I have my mason jar, my wide mouth mason jar inside. I like the wide mouth because it's just easier for me to be able to pour things in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with a 1.5 tablespoons of coconut oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. And then I'm also gonna start with 1/4 of coconut milk. This is gonna be a little hard to get in. Oh, it's about right. I'll go ahead and use the spoon to get a little bit of that extra coconut milk that did not come out. Okay, got that going. And then now I am going to add 3 tablespoons of maple syrup as my sweetener. You can add agave or honey, but I just prefer to use maple syrup. I like the taste. I am also going to add 1/2 cup of cacao powder. Using one hand to record and one hand to serve, so a little difficult, but it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and mix all this in. So I'm going to let all of this incorporate together, and once the coconut oil melts completely, I'll go ahead and take it off of the heat. And I'll let you see what that looks like once it's done. Okay, now I have it nice and mixed. The coconut oil has not completely melted, so I'm not going to take it off the heat yet, but I am going to add a splash of vanilla extract. And then I am going to add some cinnamon as well. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that in. And again, not until I see that the coconut oil and the coconut, like everything has blended in really well together, as well as the coconut oil has just completely melted down completely. All right, so it's been less than 10 minutes. Everything has melted down and blended well together. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off the heat and place it over here to cool for a second. I did have the double boiler on low. You don't want that too high because it will crack your jar once it's in there. So you don't want that too high. You do want that on low. You want to keep an eye on that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is transport this chocolate onto the silicone trays. All right, so I filled up my silicone tray. I filled them up probably like 1/4 high. They're very deep, so I did not want to fill that all up with chocolate because I'm going to still add some toppings to them. You can go ahead and freeze it like this and just have it simply some simple chocolate like that. I'd like to get a little creative. I have some shredded coconut here. I have dehydrated bananas that I dehydrated, sliced almonds, and then I have some pecans. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of shredded coconut on a few. Maybe even get some of the dehydrated bananas. add those as well. Maybe even throw some sliced almonds. I'm just gonna make a little variety pack of chocolate here. Gonna grab pecan. Some over here. Still had another dehydrated banana, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there, but that's gonna taste delicious. Actual. Look at that. Maybe even a little pinch of salt in some of them. Just a little. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and place the top on and then place them in the oven. I'm sorry, place them in the freezer, not the oven. Place them in the freezer for about an hour and then we'll check those out. All right, welcome back. So I left the tray in the freezer for about an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and pop one out. Yay! Look at that. Came out so good. It held everything that I added on top. Oh yeah. Nice and milky. You taste the coconut. But most importantly, you taste the cacao. You taste the chocolate. If you want this to be a little sweeter, you're more than welcome to add more sweetener. This is just to get you guys going. Like, you can make your own chocolate. You could already have this in your fridge the way you like it, with all the other add-ons that you like or without. Please give this recipe a try. Definitely something I think the kids and friends and family would definitely enjoy. I hope you give it a try. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I hope you check out the next video. Take care. Stay healthy.